guys. I am headed to work and I hadn't posted for a few days, so I thought I'd give you an update and let you know that I am still alive. I've been definitely dealing with the depression in the last couple days. Feeling pretty sad and just trying to going to work. We're busy at the salon this week, so we've got 10-hour days working, and that takes up most of my day. And then as it is very social and I'm with people all day long, I'm definitely exhausted when I get home, physically from standing on my feet all day, and then emotionally, of course, from doing the people work. But I've been thinking, of course, because we're thinking all the time, and I really wasn't sure if I should share too much more about my depression, because I don't know if it is helpful to talk about it. Does it make other people feel worse if you talk about how you're feeling and you're not giving them insight into how to make things better? If you're just talking about how all the bad feelings you're having or all the bad thoughts you're having, is that enabling their bad feelings? That's kind of what's been floating around. And I, of course, am thinking, now I'm stopped at waiting for a car to pass. I of course am thinking, what am I doing with myself? Why am I sharing all of these things? What good is it doing? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I just looking for attention, seeking validation, that sort of thing? Or is this actually going to be helpful to somebody? So I've really been feeling very brokenhearted the last few days, and not really necessarily brokenhearted over my own life, because right now I'm really at a good place as far as my life, and I really feel loved in my life, and I feel like for one of the first times ever, my family appreciates me, and I'm able to accept the love that my husband's been trying to give me for 20 years, and I can see all the things that he does and says, and I can finally feel that he loves me, even though a lot of years I felt like he didn't. But I've really been brokenhearted mostly over other people and how they're feeling. I had done that video on loneliness, why we are lonely, and I had mentioned that I feel like it's a chronic epidemic of loneliness in our culture for all people, and that's really what's been on my heart. I am just so brokenhearted for the lonely people, and I did remember, I'm going to do when I have time to actually do a sit-down video, I'm going to talk about what I have seen or noticed in my own self about loneliness, and how I'm actually just pushing people away because they are very drawn to me and I'm not accepting of that, or I'm afraid of it, or I feel vulnerable if people are drawn to me. I feel like they're going to use me up or something, so I try to put up a shell to protect myself. So when I have time to do a sit down, which will probably be tomorrow, of course I usually post on the weekends because I'm off, real videos, and I just do these chatty things so you can listen to me ramble, I guess. But I have just been really brokenhearted over the loneliness in the world, and how people are just so lonesome and they're so looking for real connection. And even though digitally we are so connected and we can, see and do whatever all the time, any time of the day or night, we have such little human interaction. And yet we get so emotionally affected by these things that are in the, cyber internet world. And we've almost numbed ourselves, or at least I have almost numbed myself to the real world. I don't recognize as much in the real world when something is happening, but I can get so emotionally affected by things in the cyber world, good and bad. I can watch something where someone's talking about, different things, or watch someone, like you, Troy, playing the piano. I mean, that was just so beautiful for me, and that can just touch me so much. And in my real life, I feel like I've just numbed myself to the point that I can't feel anything, but then digitally I can. But then, someone comes into my space, my bubble, and has like emotions, and they're inside themselves that they're not actually expressing outwardly, but inside themselves they feel this loneliness, and I feel it so much. So I've just been really brokenhearted over that the last few days, and it has made me look into myself, where in my own loneliness, and what I have actually done to perpetuate that loneliness. So yeah, just little rambling for you guys on the way to work. Let me know what you think. I always appreciate it. So I'm doing okay. I'm carrying on. It is -2 degrees this morning, very cold and icy. We're going to get about 8 more inches of snow this weekend. Hooray. But at least when it snows, it warms up a little bit. Nice and sunny today, which is great. That always lifts my spirits. And I've got a 10-hour work day ahead of me. And I do enjoy going to work. The salon is typically a happy place. The mood is usually very peaceful where I work, and we keep it that way on purpose. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Let me know what you think about all the stuff I just rambled about. Bye, guys.